Hello students, welcome to Class 1 Political Science class. Today I will continue with Lesson 2 Fundamental Concepts. The objectives of today's class are state and government, its meaning, and difference between state and government. Before the discussion of today's topic, I would like to talk about key terms of today's topic. The first word is agency. Agency means organization providing a particular service on behalf of another group. According to the chapter, government is an agency of the state, adjudicated to make formal judgment uniformly in a way that is same in all cases and at all times. Federal system of government in which several states form a unity but remain independent in internal affairs. Abstract, existing in thought but not having physical existence. Concrete, existing in physical form. The difference between two is abstract, we can only feel, concrete, we can touch also. MLA, its full form is Member of Legislative Assembly, like MLA of Punjab Assembly from Amritsar is Mr. O.P. Soni, Mr. Navjot Singh Sidhu. MP, Member Parliament, like Mr. Gurjeet Singh Aujla is Member Parliament from Amritsar. Now I will discuss today's topic, that is state and government, its meaning. Yesterday I completed my topic elements of state. I hope now you all are clear that there are four elements of state, that is population, territory, government and sovereignty. I talked about their features in detail. Now today I will talk about state and government. First I will tell you its meaning. State means Rashtra and government means Sarkar. Sometimes we mix these two words in our daily routine, but these are totally different concepts. Government is an element of state. State is an abstract body and government is concrete body. State works through its agency, that is government. So government is just a medium to work for state. For example, nowadays if you switch on news channel, you get corona updates and we get national and international level reports. उसमें हमें बताया जाता है कि भारत इस मुश्किल का कैसे सामना कर रहा है. The name comes of India if we watch international news. No doubt, they appreciate Modi's decisions also. But here they talk about state like India, USA, France, etc. Modi government is just an agency to work for state. This agency keeps on changing with the change of time. All the functions of state are performed by the government on behalf of state. So government is an agency of state. Students, you must quote the names of political thinkers to get better marks. Here I will tell you about Garner, Garner. Garner says government is the collective name of the agency through which the will of the state is formulated into laws, implemented and adjudicated. Here he talked about all the three organs of the government. So government is a machinery which makes and enforces laws of the state. No state can work without government. Now I will discuss the difference between the state and the government. Students, if you write your answer in points, surely you will score better. So you must write your answer in points. So my first point is, as already it's clear to you, government is only an element of state. You are already clear that state has four elements, that is population, territory, government and sovereignty. So government is only an element of state. It is just one part of the state which acts for the state. I have discussed this topic in detail with you. Now, next point is state is abstract and government is concrete. State is concept or name of persons living in a definite territory organized for the exercise of sovereignty. State cannot be seen like India is a state. We can't see state, but government is made by the people of the state. It can be seen and interacted with. Like we can talk to MLAs, MPs and ministers, but we can't talk to India. India is abstract, but government is concrete. The next point is government involves only a particular part of population of the state. Students, we all are living in India and we all are Indians. So we are part of the Indian state. But you tell me, are you part of the Modi government? The answer is no. Because first of all, you are below 18. And you don't even have the voting right. And you know what is the age required to be a member of the government? If you want to contest elections, you must be at least 25 years of age. Here I am telling you, we all are part of the state, as anyone who takes part in India in the elections becomes a part of the state, but anyone who takes birth in India becomes Indian, means becomes a part of the state. But to become a part of the government, he is to contest the elections. So only a few become a member of the government. Their number is limited to a few hundreds only. The next point is the membership of the state is compulsory but not of the government. The last point of explanation makes you clear that we all are member of the state but not of the government. In other words, anyone who wants to live in India permanently must have citizenship of India. No one can live in India illegally. You know, in Western countries, people have green card as a proof of their citizenship. Can you name the certificate as proof of citizenship in India? It is your birth certificate. Its birth certificate is a proof of our citizenship in India, along with ration card and voter ID card are the proofs. After independence, when the borders of East and West Pakistan were finalized and the people who wanted to move east or west out of India, or anyone who wanted to come to India from that area was permitted to come till our constitution was enforced in 1950. So this much time was given to people to migrate this side or that side. Our Citizenship Act came into force in 1955 that fixed our population. Recently, Modi government has amended this Citizenship Act also. You must find out the new clauses added in it. So I was talking, no one can live in India without its membership. means all who are living here permanently must be citizens of India. Tourists from other countries can come for a short time with visa, that is government's approval, but no one can live without the permission. That will be illegal. The government will take an action on behalf of the state. But it's not compulsory to be member of the government. We all are not MLAs and MPs. It depends on our choice to be its member or not. But membership of state is compulsory. It is proved by our birth certificate, voter ID card. After the age of 18, a person gets voting right in India. Anyone who attains the 18 gets the voting right. But can you tell me, when does this right to vote finish? Does it finish at the age of retirement, that is 60 years? Tell me. No, this is endless. Once a person gets voting right, he will enjoy it till death. He will enjoy it till jab tak hai jaan. Students, we are doing the difference between the state and the government. My next point is territory belongs to the state. The state has sovereign ownership over its territory. As you know, government is just an agency. So the government has the responsibility to preserve, protect and defend the territory of the state. Like the territory of India is not only from Kashmir to Kanyakumari but also its islands. The laws made by the government are applicable to all parts of territory of state, but territory belongs to the state, not to the government or any political party. If India wins or loses any area, it's India that wins, not the BJP or the Congress that wins. That area will be added in the border of India, in the map of India. So you must understand that territory belongs to the state and not to the government. Is it clear? Now my next point is state has the same elements everywhere but features of government changes. You may see any country. It has same 4 elements as I am speaking repeatedly: population, territory, government and sovereignty. But government can be of different forms. Like if you talk about democracy, in India, we have parliamentary democracy, but in USC is also democracy. But what type of democracy is there? There is presidential form of democracy. A brief about it you have already done in class 10th. A government can be dictator also. The people can change the form of their government, but state is independent. Everywhere it has same 4 elements. Now I will talk about the last difference between state and government, that is permanent and government is temporary. India got independence in 1947 and Indian state was formed. After that, since 1951, regularly elections are held after every 5 years. But it's not sure each government completes its 5 years tenure. There have been many examples when Lok Sabha was dissolved before 5 years. In India, we have parliamentary form of democracy. The party which proves majority, that party leader gets opportunity to become the prime minister. If no party gets majority according to constitution, the president invites the leader of the party with the highest number of seats and gives him some time to prove the majority. You know, in India in 1996, 13 days government was formed. Yes, only 13 days government. BJP leader Mr. Vajpayee was invited by President Shankar Dayal Sharma to form the government as it was the only leading party without majority. He was to prove majority within a few days, but after 13 days in office, Mr. Vajpayee proved unable to muster majority and he resigned. Just imagine the Prime Minister who worked only for 13 days. So I hope you are clear that state is permanent and government is temporary. In common usage, no distinction is made between the government and state. A government department is often referred to as state department, but as a student of politics, you must be clear about difference between the government and state. Student, this finishes my today's topic, that is difference between the state and government. Students, you must watch this video again and also the YouTube videos to solve the SNAP homework. Next time, I will continue the discussion of the chapter with next topic, that is state and society. Till then, goodbye. Topic is over. Take care. Thank you.